Tonight on the news at 11, we are learning new details about the driver charged with murder in the death of D.C. police officer Terry Bennett. Many people have been asking what led up to this crash that killed the officer while he was stopped along I-695 helping a stranded driver. Thanks so much for joining us on WUSA 9. I'm Annie Yu. Our Alexis Wainwright reviewed court documents following the driver's first court appearance and explains what police are now saying.
The driver in this case is 47-year-old Gerald Coates. Now, he appeared in court on Saturday. A judge ordered him to be held without bond. Meanwhile, those who knew Officer Terry Bennett are still trying to understand how this could have happened.
Terry was a jewel. You know, everybody's seeing his light.
As the community continues to mourn the loss of D.C. police officer Terry Bennett.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We are learning more about the moments leading up to the crash on December 23rd when police say Coates struck Bennett with his car.
Officer Bennett was on the scene setting up flares and staying with that vehicle that ran out of gas. He was outside of his cruiser as the suspect vehicle approached at a high rate of speed.
According to court documents, Coates was driving home from work using hand controls when the crash happened. When asked if Coates was physically disabled,
I don't know his specific medical condition. I do know he does use a wheelchair and there were hand controls that were inside the vehicle.
During a police interview, Coates told officers those hand controls can be faulty. He claimed that even the brake can cause the car to accelerate. He told police he's had problems with the controls before, but not enough, he said, to contact the manufacturer. Court documents also show that Coates admitted to having 1 or 2 shots of tequila and possibly smoking marijuana after work that night. When he was asked what he remembered, Coates told police another car was suddenly right up on him. He said he swerved, and then everything went to black until police arrived. He also told investigators he did not see any lights, flares, or a police cruiser. Police, however, say Coates was driving erratically and attempted to change lanes through slow-moving traffic.
The suspect remained on the scene and was located unconscious immediately outside of his vehicle. DC Fire and EMS responded and they administered naloxone. The suspect regained consciousness and was transported to a local hospital for treatment. He was released pending further investigation.
Now, court documents also note that surveillance video shows the vehicle traveling at a much higher speed than surrounding traffic on the ramp before swerving and then causing a crash. Now, Coates is due back in court on February 2nd. We'll continue to follow this story and update you as we learn more. Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.